Well, good morning, everyone. Carrie from Texas. How are you on this splendid, gorgeous Friday morning? It's the weekend. It's here. Thank goodness. I'm so excited for the weekend. Just for all of you obnoxious people out there that have to find something to complain about or something to criticize, that right there, that's a lamp. It is not a black and white checkered hat. In case you can't see that or figure that out for yourself. Just had to put that in there this morning. All right, these statistics that I'm about to give you actually come from the government's inflation website. These are actually Biden numbers, Biden and Harris numbers. This is confirmed on their website. So I want you to know what these numbers are because they are so telling. I even had somebody actually say yesterday that this economy is the reason that we're in this economy right now is because of Donald Trump. That it takes 6 to 7, sometimes 8 years for a cycle to come back through. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you have ever heard in your life? Really? Give me a break. And so Trump's economy during his presidency was because of Barack Obama. Give me a break, people. Go read, okay? Go research. Get your facts straight, for goodness sakes. This comes directly off the government website on inflation. And here are the numbers to confirm for you exactly what the numbers were for Trump and what the numbers are now. In 2017, Trump was elected in 16, remember? So in 17, the inflation rate was less than 2%. In 18, it was less than 2%. In 19, it was less than 2%. And in 20, it was just over 1%. Those are the inflation rates as the result of Donald Trump's economy when he was elected back in 2016. He took office in 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay? That's a fact. And you can go find it on the government website. Now let's get to Biden and Harris and their inflation rates. In 21, it was 4.5%. The first year in office, 4.5% in 2021. In 2022, it went to over 8%. 8%, people. That's 8 times what it was when Trump left office. In 2023, it was 5.4%. Now, let's just think about that for a second. Isn't it astounding that the interest rates for this administration seems to get lower as they get to the election cycle? I wonder why. I'm going to do a Kamala Harris here. I wonder why. Well, isn't it obvious? Because it's an election cycle. And they're worried about getting reelected. Ding, ding, ding. What a remarkable new thought. They're going to lower the inflation because they want to get reelected. Right now, it is hovering over 4%. So again, what have they been waiting for? Why has it taken them 3 years? Why did the inflation rate go from less than 1% to 8% in 2 years? Hello? It's very easy to understand why. This administration, the Obama administration, those two have been in power for 12 of the last 16 years, and their spending has been out of control. We have the largest deficit in U.S. history right now because of the spending of these administrations. The Biden-Harris administration has increased our deficit by $2.117 trillion. And it's very simple. The American people are sick to death of paying for your spending. We have got to get our spending under control, or our country is going to be bankrupt. It's a very simple principle of economics. You can't spend more than you bring in. How simple is that to understand? But the left and the Democratic machine, they want to continue spending. They want to give away all of these things to people who are illegally here. What about you and me? What about the average American? How come the average American doesn't get a new phone? How come the average American doesn't get a roof over their head, or coupons and stipends for food? I don't get any of that, do you? And I'm here legally. Are you here legally? How come you don't get that? But yet these people who have landed on the shores of this country illegally are given more benefits than the people who are here that are paying the taxes and paying these government employees their salaries. This is upside down and backwards. It is upside down and backwards. But yet, Harris wants to implement all of these grandiose new things. How's she going to pay for it? Because the government is nearly bankrupt. So how is she going to pay for it? There's only one way she can pay for it. And she can tell you all day long she's not going to do this. But the only way to pay for all the spending that she wants to do is to raise her taxes. And who's hurt the most when taxes are raised? It's not the people that are in the top 20% of the income range in this country. It is the middle class. The dying middle class, who now spends, this is another statistic on their webpage, the average American household costs $6,081 to run their household. That's not go on vacation. That's not any of these extra things. That's just to run their household. Food, housing, electricity, gasoline, all of these, insurance. $6,081. That's over $72,000 a year just to live in the United States. Now, I can guarantee you that the average American is maybe making that. The only way it's a guarantee is if there's two people in the household, which deteriorates the family, because then our children are left to others to take care of. I understand young people don't have a choice, and how sad is that? They can't make a choice to have one of them stay home with their children. Talk about an expense that's gone up. I know. I've got grandchildren. I know what my kids are paying for their kids to go to daycare and aftercare, and it's extortion. These are numbers. These are facts. You're not going to hear them from the corrupt news media. They're not news media. They're propaganda channels for the left. And if you listen to them, you are not getting facts. You are getting what they want you to hear. You are not getting facts. You got to go find it for yourself on independent channels that are going to give you the real facts. These are real facts. You can go to the government website to verify everything I have told you today. 8 times the inflation rate in 3 years under this administration, and it's not going to change with Harris. It's going to be the same status quo. I can't afford it anymore, can you? Please share, forward this message so we can make sure everyone has the facts. God bless.